If you don't have time to watch this video right now, go ahead and save to your watch later and watch whenever you get a chance. So I think I'm going to go ahead and just grab my oil today, and we're going to do our warm up without the dry work. I'm going to really take my time with some more relaxing effleurage and petrissage. You want to make sure when you first go in with your oil that you don't just go in with palms flat, because most of your oil is going to go right here. So you kind of want to cup your hands a little bit and make sure that you're dispersing the oil in a way that makes sense. I want to make sure to get some oil on the lats, just anywhere that I might need it, so I'm not taking my hands off of Sophia too much. These first few passes are really just about getting the oil dispersed evenly. It feels really nice if you can bring that effleurage stroke over the iliac crest instead of stopping short of it. Usually I would be working on a client who is draped, and so I would always ask if it's okay to kind of go past that iliac crest. Don't want to do anything that's going to make anyone feel uncomfortable. I'm just slowing it way down, focusing on these erector spinae and this thicker connective tissue around the hips. I like to really take my time with this area around the hip bones. It can get really congested and really sticky. And this is really beneficial to the lats as well, working close to these attachment sites. Grab hold of these lats on the way back up. Usually with petrissage, you're going to need a little bit more oil to have that nice flow. So right now I'm just deciding if it's worth it to get more oil or if maybe I want to just focus on other techniques. Petrissage is more challenging on the back in general, in my opinion, and especially if you're working on a smaller framed person. It's just a little more challenging to get that kind of flow that you want. Can feel really good on the lats to do the petrissage. Go ahead and grab a little more oil. So as I get this oil, I want to make sure that it's placed where I need it. So I'm just gonna get that right on the lats. I want my massage to feel cohesive and not choppy. So even when I'm just grabbing oil, I want to kind of tie it into the massage instead of just rubbing oil on. You want to use proper technique. It can be really nice to work on these lats towards the beginning of the massage, just because they're a superficial muscle and they can help everything to relax if they let go a little bit more. So this is technically effleurage. I'm going to move into some petrissage here. I usually work pretty slowly. Just because I feel like my movements get a little choppy along the lats if I don't go a little slower. And if I'm really wanting to do petrissage more, I'll just at the beginning use lotion. It's a little more glidey. If you're working on the lats, you want to bring that petrissage all the way into the teres minor and major as well. But they're kind of not all that exposed with the position of the arm, but I'm not too worried about it. With this petrissage, you're gonna get really tired if you're just trying to perform this technique with your arms and your hands. Really, this is coming from my core. I'm shifting from foot to foot. This is a very soothing technique. Just always finding those transitions that kind of tie the massage together. I like to go back and forth between different techniques. It's just the most relaxing approach to a massage. Focusing a little more on those traps, those lower, middle, and upper traps. Really good to work these muscles from different angles. You want to stay on the lats as they fan out. And transitioning back to these erector spinae. Just working a little bit more on this thick connective tissue around the iliac crest. I'm going to pick up some oil with my forearms, and we're kind of moving to the later part of the massage, so I don't really want to get more oil. One thing that you don't want to do as a therapist is to leave your client just kind of feeling really oily. It's even a good idea to take a towel and take off any excess oil at the end of the massage. You can bring this stroke as far down as you'd like, just tracing the spine. I'm more focused on the rhomboids, but if your table is really low or if you're really tall, you can bring the stroke all the way into these erector spinae muscles. I'm just landing on these erector spinae. So with this technique, I'm focused on these muscles that support the spine and the traps as well. If somebody tends to be ticklish, this is a really great technique to use. If these muscles feel really taut as well and you feel like you're having a hard time or you're concerned about slipping off of them, this is also a great technique because you're working with such a broad surface area. And this is a technique that feels really great in combination with these longer effleurage strokes. Just using that soft fist all the way down and ending that stroke along the hips, around that hip bone. For this type of a massage, I really like to, towards the end, I like to just work on this connective tissue around the spine. It feels really soothing and it's really good for just healthy mobility along the spine. Just stretching out this connective tissue between these vertebrae. Making sure to stack my hands. You can do longer strokes, you can do shorter ones if that feels a little more appropriate for your client. Some combination. The goal is just to stretch out this connective tissue a little bit. As I start to wrap up this technique, I might just lengthen my strokes a little bit more. And 9 times out of 10, I will finish with a few effleurage strokes. Kind of finishing how we started. feel really good to, instead of just coming straight back up with a cephalorod stroke, to land on the lats can feel really good. Maybe just a few passes along the neck. And that is all for today.
Welcome to Yoga Plus. Courses available from pupil to yogi. Sort by yoga, fitness, and instructors. Create your own routines. Access the pose library. Yoga Plus by PsycheTruth, available on Google Play and the App Store.
Join us for 14 and 30-day programs, hour-long classes, and much more on our yoga app, Yoga Plus by PsycheTruth. It's free to download and features a variety of wellness content, including yoga, fitness, Pilates, guided meditations, and interviews with dozens of wellness experts.